Hi guys, welcome to the first devlog of Call of the Catacombs. My name is Maxime Plourde, also known as Crazy Train. So, what is Call of the Catacombs? It's a first-person horror story-based PS1 style game. It's set in 1920s in the Lovecraftian mythos. You control a security guard that gets himself lost in the Paris catacomb. As time goes by, you start noticing things that aren't supposed to happen, and you need to find a way out to leave the catacombs before you go insane. The game is centered around the Yellow King, one of the other gods from the Lovecraftian mythos. The more you go down the catacombs, the more the character goes insane. Things aren't making sense anymore. So here's some mechanic that the game has. You can manipulate objects to see hints and more information about them. You can crouch and crawl under objects, with that to really create a claustrophobic effect in the Paris catacomb. When in the catacombs, you really need to watch out because there's ghouls roaming around, and they can see you even in the dark. So why make an horror game? Personally, I've always been a fan of the horror genre in general. I always liked reading books when I was in my childhood, like Stephen King, H.P. Lovecraft, of course, Patrick Sénécal, author from Quebec. I also enjoy watching movies like The Pulse, a Japanese movie released in 2001. I really like Sinister, Ophélienne, The Witch, The Apostle. I really prefer when the genre is around psychological horror than straight up jump scare. For the video games, I'm a huge fan of the series Outlast. I also really enjoyed Visage, Amnesia, Resident Evil, Silent Hill, and online games like Phasmophobia. PT is also a huge inspiration for this game. So why make a devlog? It's to keep me motivated to work on a project, to document my journey. I want to start my studio at the end of university, so it will be a really good practice. And at the end, it will be really cool to see all the progression that we've made. So why now? Now is the perfect time because I know that I can complete the game. It was my first project as the only programmer. I have another person working with me. I'm gonna introduce them to you later. But now I know that it only takes time and I have the knowledge to release the game. I want it to be my first release on Steam and I want to release it before I graduate this spring. So more about who I am. I'm in my 4th year of university. I've done a lot of competition and game jam before in the past. My first game was in high school and this game started in 2022. So let me present to you the people I'm working with. We've got Samuel Girard, is the main 3D artist for the project. He does 3D model and texture. He's been there since the beginning in 2022. Recently, William joined the project. He's in 1st year of university in animation and 3D modeling. He's new to the project, he just joined this summer. We've got Guillaume Plourde, my brother. He works on all the music and the sound effects for the game. He's also been there since the beginning of the development. Next we have Buddy Stress. He helped with some 3D modeling this spring. And then we have some other friends. They help me test a game, suggesting ideas, how can I improve the game. Somebody else for their story development and all that kind of stuff. Personally, I do the programming, writing, level design, game design, VFX, a small animation in engine, shader, and the grayboxing. Here's some inspiration for making our game. 2 YouTube video really make us decide to make the game a PS1 style. The first one is Into the Abyss of Haunted PS1. It's a really good video, I'm gonna link it in the description. The other one is Low Poly Horror, Why Were the Aesthetic of the PS1 So Unnerving. Both links will be in the description. For the type of horror we want to reproduce, Outlast is a huge inspiration, PT, the demo on the PS4, Visage. Both Outlast and Visage has a lot of lore behind the scene that you can discover. We want to make something like that. We really like the aesthetic of Lost in Vivo. 2 books really inspired us for this game. The first one is H.P. Lovecraft Collection. So to get a really good idea of how Lovecraft used the unknown and the fear of the unknown to create horror. So the second book is The King in Yellow by Robert W. Chamber. Since the Yellow King is the focus of the game, it's really important to get information about him and the Yellow Sign. So some struggle that we encounter while making the game. First one is to get the Lovecraftian effect. It's hard to really produce the fear of the unknown with media like movie and video game, because with text you can just describe something that doesn't exist, but you cannot show something that doesn't exist really. It's really hard to do. Second one is to not put a lot of jump scare in the game. We really like when it's a psychological horror and not just cheap jump scare like in recent movies. We had a lot of problem with AI, and I still don't know if the AI is necessary for the game. I'm going to show it to you when the time comes. It's really hard to stay consistent while still having school. When semester starts, we really slow down on the production of the game, obviously. So the tool that we are using Unity for the development of the game. On the URP pipeline, we started with the standard pipeline, but we need to change because of the shaders, visual shader on the screen. I wanted to have shader directly on the screen. Didn't work really well with standard pipeline. We use Trello for task, descriptive communication, and we use a Mixam for animation. So what's next? For the next devlog, I want to finish all the level 3. Level 3 is the one with the PT inspiration. So I want to finish all the 7 loop in the game, and I want to start polishing it a little. After that, I want to finish all the raw elements of the game, so really be able to complete the game from A to Z, even if it's really rough and not polished. Then I'm going to help with the 3D molding part. After that, I want to implement some of the audio that I have and the music. So thanks for watching our first devlog. I hope you like the game and want to see more. If that's the case, just drop a subscribe and we'll keep you up to date. See you next time.